Tiffany Henyard, former Dalton mayor and Thornton Township supervisor, takes the fifth rather than testify in court today.
Yeah, she'd been ordered to appear. WGN's Jewel Hillary is live at the Daily Center with details on her hearing. Jewel.
Hi, good evening, you all. Unlike former board and supervisor meetings today, Tiffany Henyard's appearance in court was pretty quick and easy. She was ordered to come to court, I should say, in person after being found in contempt for not following state transparency laws and submitting records during her time in office. Now, as you mentioned, instead of testifying today, her attorney pled the fifth on the former mayor's behalf.
Man, listen, things are starting to catch up to Tiffany Henyard. And I always said if it's not the FBI that catches up to her, it's going to be her finances. Because remember, Tiffany Henyard is out of office. That paycheck, I don't know how it really works, but after a couple of months, that paycheck is over, okay? Now, Tiffany went to court today, and she's fighting, obviously, like they said, one of those transparency laws to where she filed something a little janky. And I feel like the more she has to go to trial, the more she has to spend. But again, she's no longer getting that salary. Do you think Bo Brindley is working for free? Okay. And I'm talking every other day, it's starting to seem like they're starting to pop out. Little lawsuits and little situations are coming Tiffany's way, and it is tearing her apart. I promise you guys, Bo Brindley is standing next to Tiffany right now. But even Bo Brindley knows that he has an internal clock ticking in his head. And it's whenever Tiffany runs out of that money, he's going to do the dash, disappear, okay? Now, Tiffany Henyard went to court, and we're going to go ahead and see what happened there. But there's also other things that she's facing all at the same time. Now, remember, earlier on, they were burning things in their property. On top of that, businesses need to get paid from the time that Tiffany Henyard was in office. I always told you guys, money doesn't just disappear. Somebody has to get paid, always. At the end of the day, somebody's going to get paid by someone. And I think a lot of these bills, a lot of these things that people are starting to rear their heads up for are going to fall on Tiffany. Square flat out on Tiffany. She is not equipped to handle this. But let's go ahead and check this out. She went to court, apparently, and Bo Butthead Brindley was right there talking for her. So let's see what Bo Brindley had to go and say. Let's check this thing out.
Just after 2 p.m. Friday, Tiffany Henyard, the former Dalton mayor and Thornton Township supervisor, walked into circuit court. Tiffany, do you have any thoughts about being in court today, being ordered to come to court?
We don't have any comment right now.
Friday's hearing focused on a lawsuit filed by the public interest group Edgar County Watchdogs.
No, just let's back it up real quick. This is the Tiffany face. She's such a 12th grader. This is why you kind of can you can spot things on her. You know when that shame really hits you as a kid? We're not talking about adults. You know when kids, when that shame really hits them, they don't even know what they're experiencing. It's just so much shame. They do that little smile face. You see kids do that stupid ass face when they do dumb ass shit, right? That's Tiffany's telltale sign when she's experiencing heavy shame. I'll show a clip right now when she showed this face before. Iconic clip.
I do not handle anything as relates to with credit cards. As you heard me speak today in my board meeting about, I do not handle that.
Some of those charges are for you, though.
No, sir.
You didn't go to Las Vegas? What is that?
No comment.
You don't know if you were in Las Vegas?
Of course I do.
Were you?
It's not paid by them.
Did you fly first class to Las Vegas?
Any other questions?
Okay, you see that face? That's the face that Tiffany puts on while she's walking past the reporters. This woman is sweating, ladies and gentlemen. Trust me, that smile she's putting on, it's her natural bodily instinct to do so. She can't help it. That's just the way she's set up to have a defense mechanism by trying her best to act like she's unbothered.
Dalton mayor and Thornton Township supervisor walked into circuit court. Tiffany, do you have any thoughts about being in court today, being ordered to come to court?
We don't have any comment right now.
Friday's hearing focused on a lawsuit filed by the public interest group Edgar County Watchdogs. The organization sued the village of Dalton after Henyard's administration ignored Freedom of Information Act requests last January, seeking spending and other records. Her attorney, Bo Brindley, says Henyard doesn't have them.
She has no idea what that document was. She's going back to some board meeting where they say she held up a single piece of paper. I don't know how.
When you really look at Bo Brindley in HD close up, it really makes you kind of throw up in your mouth, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Maybe it's just me, but I honestly feel like possibly I might throw up if I look at his face a little too long. It's crazy. You know, Bo gets no bitches Brindley. That's his nickname. Bo Brindley. Crazy. And guess what? Bo is going to be right there asking Tiffany for that money when she run out. And ooh, I can smell that money burning. You know the smell of burning money? When you go near Tiffany, you could smell it. That money is going into the fucking atmosphere.
And could expect her to remember what that was, given how many meetings there have been and how much chaos there was in Dalton.
During court, Henyard was asked to testify, but with an ongoing FBI investigation looking into questionable spending and claims that she used her government power to retaliate against people she perceived as opponents during her time as Dalton mayor and Thornton Township supervisor, Brindley advised her to plead the Fifth.
I think that's what anybody that's smart and reasonable and has a lawyer is going to do under these circumstances. She's not a public figure anymore. She's not in office, and she has every right to exercise her rights under the Constitution to protect herself.
And that's where he's wrong. She still is a public figure because she is self-proclaiming it. And we're going to get to a little personal video that Tiffany posted right before this whole ordeal. Right outside the thing, hey guys, appreciate you for loving on me. Apparently she's going to make a book. You know, so no, shut the fuck up. She is a fucking public figure. She's self-proclaimed. Bo Brindley, you shouldn't take that away from your client. Yeah, she surely is a public figure, and we're going to treat her just as such.
Documents say Henyard refused to respond to emails from last fall from Dalton Council requesting records in response to the FOIA request.
The watchdogs were looking for something pretty simple, which were some credit card bills. All my clients wanted, all the public deserved, was to be able to look at what she was waving around that said that that was canceled.
With no documents in hand, Henyard's counsel was permitted by the judge to file an affidavit.
She doesn't have it. All we have to do is advise them with an affidavit. The judge has agreed that that's fine, and we'll do it immediately.
Eventually, I think the people of Dalton asked the mayor to stop when they elected someone else, which was her real defense today, which is that she got out of this by losing an election.
A follow-up hearing is scheduled for June 11th online. Also, during today's proceedings, the judge also brought up another complaint where Tiffany Henyard, the village of Dalton, and a couple of Dalton fire and police commissioners are named as defendants. Henyard's attorney says she had no idea about this complaint and has been given time to seek counsel. Reporting live in the Loop from the Daily Center, I'm Jewel Hillary, WGN News.
And you know he did know. If you're a good lawyer, you know about everything about your client, and you're just acting like you don't know so you get more time. Listen, Tiffany's burning money, guys. You have to understand that this money's on a timer. It's really on a time limit, folks. You know what I mean? Like, it doesn't last forever. And the type of lawyer bills that she's going to have with all this stuff just slamming against her. Listen, she got out of office, and it wasn't just cry and be sad about it. No, you have to get back up on the horse because life doesn't stop moving after you're out of office. That stain that you left up there, that's the reason they call it a stain. It doesn't go away real easily. Maybe it never goes away. That stain that you left up there is sticking around. Them consequences, oh, they're sticking around, Tiffany. Shit, but let's move on to another consequence that's sticking around because literally, listen, back to back, yesterday, today, probably tomorrow, all types of shit are happening. There's a vendor, of course, who was paid to clean Tiffany Henyard's police department, or the police department under Tiffany Henyard, right? She got paid. Long story short, at a certain time, they just stopped paying her. Sound kind of familiar, huh? She's not the only vendor with this fucking story. So it's either all the vendors are lying on Tiffany or there's something interesting going on there. So let's check out this fine woman who owns black-owned business, right? Tiffany's like, oh, I want to support my community. I need my community to be. Listen, this is how you know these people don't give a fuck about their community, bro. You want to support your black-owned business. Why are you fucking this woman? This is not a corporation. This is one woman with a few employees who has a business. She's out thousands of dollars because Tiffany wouldn't pay her. You know what I mean? But let's let you know, she loves her black people. Let's check this thing out.
She is furious, devastated. The woman says she's been waiting on the village of Dalton to send her a check for missing payments for months. Now she says she is in jeopardy of losing her cleaning business. Tishenya Will-Newick was proud to support the village of Dalton and its police officers. She says her cleaning company, T&T Cleaning Solutions, was hired in 2023 to clean Dalton's police department under former Mayor Tiffany Henyard's administration.
The agreement was we work twice a day, once on Saturdays, and the payment was $3,200 per month.
The owner says the first 5 months were great. They were paid on time by the village in full. But then she says payment stopped.
To have done the work and not get paid, not even an email sent, not even partial payment, nothing. Just no answer at all. It's just devastating.
She says the village owes her 4 payments, totaling $12,800. The owner showed us these invoices, which she says are unpaid, saying she had to tap into her savings to keep her business afloat.
It's all depleted now. So now we're in a complete rut now, and they don't even understand the positions that they have put us in. I felt like,
and you know, this is a small business. You know, you can't put strain on businesses like that because sometimes they can never recover. They don't give a fuck. They should sue Tiffany for everything she fucking has. They should sue somebody for it. Fuck it. You took my time away and my money and my business. I'm taking everything. I need something. You know what I mean? And this is not going to be the only person. I don't know what the fuck. This is not going to be the only person, okay? Though there's one name that keeps swirling around, Tiffany. I hope you got them pockets deep like a safe, Tiff, because you're gonna need Bo or whoever the fuck else you need to hire, because you're gonna be going through legal troubles for years. No exaggeration, for years.
you could get the story out. I saw what you did with previous issues and you handled it. You got it taken care of. So that's why I reached out to you.
I reached out to the village of Dalton, and a spokesperson responded saying in part, quote, "The village of Dalton is aware of the vendor's claims and recognizes that this, along with several other agreements, originated under the direction of the former mayor and administration. As we continue to navigate the aftermath of the previous administration, we are actively working to sort through these outstanding commitments." Do you feel for the mayor who has so much?
Somebody's gonna get paid. I told you, listen, somebody's gotta get paid and somebody's gotta pay. I've been saying this for months now, and this is exactly what's happening in real fucking time in front of us right now. Somebody's gotta get paid, somebody's gotta pay it. And hey, we're just gonna push that off until it lands on the appropriate person. Who's that? Tiffany. You better die and get a new name. You better die, come back and pop up in New Mexico as a Mexican black woman and live a new life. That's what you should do. Break up with Kamal. It was a good run. You need a Mexican husband now. Shit.
When you take on tenure from a previous mayor, you take on whatever they had brought to the table and whatever is left. You have to rectify those situations. So no. Pay me my money. I need my money, plain and simple.
Seriously.
The village of Dalton told me they have started a process of securing an outside firm to assist with organizing and verifying pending vendor payments and contracts. The village telling me this evening that they have been in communication with the cleaning company and remain committed to finding a resolution that is both fair and fiscally responsible. I did reach out to...
I feel like that's the biggest disrespect you could ever give me as a human being. You don't want to pay me my fucking money for something that you owe me. That's some shit that makes somebody crash out. You know, the older you get, the more you realize people doing some crazy shit over some fucking money. It's the principle, bro. You owe me $12. Give me back my fucking $12, bitch. You know what I mean? It's crazy how people feel like they could fuck with you like that. You know? Shout outs to her. Pay that lady that fucking money. Y'all talking about the black community. Uplift your fucking community. Anyways, let me chill. Uplift your community then. Shit. I don't like somebody need to pay her. $12,000 ain't no little bit of money if it's a small business, bro. Some of that shit, sometimes you need to hold over with that 12,000. Anyways, but this is Tiffany, right? So you got her over there bawling on the news, crying and shit. You got her kids, they see mommy crying and shit, right? Tiffany's out here saying, thank you for loving on me. I appreciate you. I'm going to write a book, y'all. Thank you for loving on me. That's what Tiffany's doing literally at the same fucking time. Let's check out what Tiff had to say. Look at her dumbass, bitch-ass boyfriend. Listen, I was thinking about this in the elevator one day. I was like, I dress more like a man than her boyfriend Kamal does. Her boyfriend Kamal dresses like a 16-year-old burnout high school student. Kamal dresses like a fucking goofy, bro. How old is he again? That's him right there in the corner, right there. Lord have mercy. What a goofy-ass fucking couple.
I gotta do my hey.
Look at her Louis V, you know? Look at her Louis bag type shit. You know, life is good. Life is good. You know what I mean? Shit, we shining. If anything else, I don't care if my community is dying and on life support. We're shining.
Hey guys,
Ugly
it's your
bitch.
favorite
Nah,
super mayor, Tiffany Henyard, the people's mayor, people's supervisor. Yes. I'm still gonna coin my name, but I just want to say thank you to all that support me. Thank you for the love. Thank you for all the texts and emails that you guys sent. I am in good spirits. I thank you. I just want to get on here and just say thank you. That's really it. And then stay tuned, because guess what? My book is coming out, and I will be doing a book tour soon. So those that like to keep up with your super mayor, Tiffany Henyard, stay tuned for that, because I got a lot to say, because I've been kind of quiet, you know, like quiet. Y'all know I'm not a quiet person, but I do want to tell my story. Y'all see.
She been kind of quiet. You know, she been kind of quiet. Listen, man, Tiffany, you know, she's shaking right now. And I think she literally did this. Somebody had told me this. They'll use their phone, or they'll go on like social media to hype themselves up if they're feeling bad or if they're feeling anxious. A girl told me this one time, and it makes sense. You know, you hype yourself up or whatever. Do you notice the courthouse behind her? I believe that's the courthouse. All my residents, let me know if I'm wrong. But this is before she goes into court. She's just trying to hype herself out. This live stream does nothing but to serve Tiffany. She just wants to see those dumbass, simp-ass men in her comments saying, yeah, we love you, Tiffany. You a good black woman, Tiffany. All the simping-ass 40-year-olds, she wants to see them. And all the stupid supporters of women that she has in the comments. She wants to see all the hearts pop up so she feels good about herself. That's what this whole thing is.
See me study going through this battle, this uphill battle with all these haters and all these people that just want to see a person like down on their luck. That ain't what I do. I share love and uplift people and inspire people, and that's what y'all should be doing. That's what y'all.
And at the same time, she's killing that woman's cleaning business. You see the hypocrisy on this bitch, right? That's the only word for Tiffany. You see the hypocrisy on her, right?
Should be doing, but y'all ain't doing that. Y'all stay trying to just take people out. Like, let people be great. Let people live their life. Like, at the end of the day, been there, done that. Yes, I was the first. You will never touch that. That's my history. I was the first super mayor, and that is my name. I coined that. So I did that, and now on to the next. Bigger and better things are coming to Tiffany Henyard. So I thank God for just always loving on me, always pushing me, and I love the fact that I have stayed focused and I have not stopped working. I'm gonna continue to do that, and I'll give a special shout out to baby Justice. I love you, Justice. Justice got a book coming out as well, so stay tuned so y'all can hear about my love.
Yo, shout out Justice, man. May you have a good time in high school and not get harassed because of your fucking mother. Shout out everybody collectively. Shout out Justice. I'm sorry about your mom. If I ever saw Justice, I'd probably just be like, hey, sorry about your mom. And I'll just keep on walking and doing my day. You know what I mean? And she would be like, it would bother her. She'd be like, why did he tell me that? And then she would grow up, and then she would hit like 21, 22, and she would be like, oh, that's why he said sorry about your mom. She's a fucking nut job. you know? Please stop shouting your daughter out. She don't need it for high school. She don't need it.
My little bundle of joy, Miss Justice, because that's what I fight for, justice always, and that's why I named her Justice, for those that don't know that story. But I write that in the book as well. And then special...
Hey, listen, she has my $1. How much is it? I'll buy it. I'll read that bitch for you and come back with a comprehensive summary. I will. You think I'm playing? That'll be my first read of the month. Well, yeah, if it comes out this month, but you know.
Thanks to my babe. Come on, hey babe. Hey, thank you for the love and keeping my mental together. So I appreciate you and love you to the fullest. Thank you for every step of the way. The support has been amazing. So thank you. And to my wonderful parents, Mrs. and Mr. Henyard, yeah. Y'all stay tuned because he got like a little goat coming out. You're going to get the goat from Rome real soon. So stay tuned, Mr. Henyard. He likes to stay on that grill. For those that haven't had goat before, it's really good, spicy. That will be coming out as well. But I just wanted to get on here just...
I mean, goat isn't spicy unless you make it spicy. The fuck are you talking about? The meat just comes out spicy. Did you know that? Goat, yeah, it's spicy. It comes out spicy. Like, you just throw it on the grill and the shit just be spicy.
Say thank y'all. Everything was amazing today. I was very successful as always. So I just want to thank y'all and thank God for always, like, you know, keeping my angels around me and keeping me protected at all time and all costs. So thank you, because what somebody mean for evil, he always turn around for good for me. So I thank him for that. And I always tell y'all, stay prayed up, keep God first. Talk to him on a daily basis. I know some of y'all don't go to church. You don't have to go to church to have a relationship with God. So please just keep him first in whatever you do. Pray on it before you go. And don't tell everything that you're doing until the ink dry, okay? Because you got these haters and these people that pray against what you are speaking into existence. But you have to speak things into existence so that it can prevail. So remember that, guys, and just stay positive, because life is too short. Love on those that loving on you back, and pay attention to the people in your camp, because I had a ton of Judases in my camp. I kid you not, a ton of them, and I speak to that a lot. But I just want to say again,
bro, they're not a ton of Judases. They're just people with good critical thinking skills. No, not even that. They're good. They're people with good self-preservation skills. They see that this woman's a meteor plummeting down to the planet Earth at 2,000 miles an hour, and they don't really want to be a part of that. So they detached. And they started telling on your stupid ass. I mean, come on. I told you this 5 months ago. Tiffany's entourage is too big. Way too big. When you have an entourage like that, you better be clean, cut, and dry, because if you're not, all the motherfuckers are going to start snitching. You think fat fuck Keith Hippopotamus Price hasn't started snitching on Tiffany yet? Bro, he ran out of ham already. The man's hungry. He needs to figure that shit out. Come on, bro. Y'all not listening. Y'all listening, but y'all not listening. Come on. Everybody's snitching her out. It's just common. It's mathematics. What is 1 + 1? It's 2, right? But see, Tiffany thinks that shit's 3. That's her problem.
thank you so much for loving on me. Thank you. Yeah, we still out here. I'm finna leave now, so thank you. But I'm going to do my pretty girl walk like this. All right, here we go. Here go, babe. You gonna speak, babe?
He always looks like he just woke up and he has coal stuck in his nose. You know, it's like the father, they be making that noise. That's what Kamal always looks like to me. He looks like he just woke up for the whole day. He looks like he just woke up.
All right, guys. Till next time, I will be announcing and telling y'all about my book tour. So you can go on and do your pre-orders for yours truly, Tiffany Henyard. It's been an uphill battle, but hey, they didn't know I was made for this.
I need them pre-orders.
They tried, but I still prevail. Like I told y'all, I will be, and I am the Phoenix is gonna rise, and I'm constantly rising. So thanks again for the love. Till next time, I'll see you.
You know what, Tiffany? Get that shit tatted. Get the Phoenix with the flames. Get that shit tatted, sweetie. Do that.
See you later. Thank you for everything. I ain't finished yet.
He almost said something. Hey, I ain't finished it yet. Before I beat you the fuck up, Kamal. Shut the fuck up, Kamal. What do you guys think, man? That's light my comment section up. Subscribe, comment, like. Let me know what the fuck y'all think. You hear that? That's the police coming for Tiffany. Nah, let me know what you guys think, man. Let me know what you guys think. I think shit is getting real right now, bro, because listen, she's no longer in office. That was the cushion. I know the monthly checks were coming in like clockwork, boy. I would buy me a couple cars too. Shit, you know what I mean? Now them checks slowed up. Now you're out in the street, quite literally, fighting the same fight you had when you were in power. It's a different world out here, Tiff. But you guys let me know. I'm going to hit you guys back later. I love you guys, man. Shout y'all out. We're almost at 60,000 subscribers. So if you've been on the fence, fuck with me and hit that subscribe button. Get us to 60K. I'm super excited, man. 100K is on the road. Man, we're going to live stream tomorrow. I just had a lot of videos I had to post today. A lot of editing today. So I'll tap in with y'all on the live stream tomorrow around 2 to 3. So until then, peace.